I'm with Bill Cates. Bill has received the highest award honors in speaking, highest earned award, and the highest given award. And Bill is known as the referral coach, and he has a very successful business that's been going on for years. We've known each other for a long time. What I love about Bill is he doesn't sound like a salesperson. He sounds like somebody that's going to help you buy what you already want to buy anyway. So, and he is known for his referral business. So, Bill, you've been at this for a long time. You're going to be coming and you're going to be with us on February the 10th as our featured presenter. If you were to go back and talk to that Bill Cates of long ago who thought, I think I'm going to get into this business, what would you tell him?
Yeah, in fact, what happened was after I sold the business, a friend of mine said, you should be a professional speaker. And I said, great, what's that? Because I didn't really know anything about that. And so what happened is I joined NSA. So that's always the first thing.
Yeah.
And that's where I've learned everything pretty much I've learned is through my membership and the relationships with NSA. I picked a niche early on, which is a good thing to do. The first niche I picked, though, was not a particularly profitable niche. It was printing companies. I knew that industry fairly well. Oh. And after about a year or two in that industry and doing pretty well, I realized they don't have the profit margin that I need to get paid what I'd like to get paid in this business. So it helps to pick the right industry from the very beginning, but you learn. The other thing I didn't bank on was probably naive on my part was the amount of travel. And I raised my daughter from myself from age 7. And boy, it just tore me up every time I had to leave, knowing she didn't want me to leave. We used au pairs and things like that, and it worked out okay. So I guess if I were to do it all over again, I probably would have made the business not purely dependent on me traveling and would have gotten into other revenue streams a little more quickly. I've done that. It's worked well. And I'll share that at our session for sure. Nice. But that's something I might have done a little differently.
Yeah, we're going to be, we're going to have a number of people. Some are beginning speakers who were like you, what speaking, what's that? And some are intermediate and kind of their income and their dates are fluctuating. And then we have some people that are running a pretty good business and things are going well. Of course, they're entering into a new kind of 2024. That many of us have been wondering about. So can you just give us a minute on what's the thing with referrals? You know, I think a lot of us figure I'll just send my name out everywhere and something's got to stick somewhere. But I have a feeling your business is not based on that. So what's with referrals?
Yeah. So first of all, the reason why referrals are so important to folks in our business, especially for speaking, particularly for speaking, is it's how meeting planners, people who create meetings want to learn about us. There was an NSA winter workshop where they had 3 high-level executives in big associations on a panel, and 2 of them said, we only get our speakers through referrals, through recommendations from other meeting planners, other speakers, and our members. The other person said we get about 10% from the outside, 90% from referrals. So first of all, it makes sense to build a business based on how people want to meet you, which is a referral, a recommendation from someone else. Yeah. Now, when you're first getting started, that's a little difficult. So one of the things I recommend is forming relationships with other NSA members who are in a kind of a similar arena as you, types of speaking you do, and then become super referable in each other's eyes. You have to be referable in each other's eyes. Otherwise, you won't refer or recommend each other. Yeah. But when you do that, that's one way to get that process working for you very early in your career.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're hanging with other speakers who might be in a similar kind of category as you or a similar kind of content. But obviously, clients are not going to use you over and over and over again every year for the same presentation. But they may be more willing to think about if they like you, they might like the person you're referring to them.
Yeah, I was visiting with Christine Cashin in Dallas when I spoke for their chapter not too long ago, and she said if it hadn't have been for the other relationships that she created in NSA,
Yeah.
she wouldn't be in this business she's
Yeah.
in. Now, you
Yeah.
also want to ask your clients for referrals and recommendations as well. But
Yeah.
you know, that's
Yeah.
another way, of course, to do it, to get it going.
We'll find out more about that on February the 10th.
Yes, you will.
You know, we see all your books in your background, but I'm attracted to the flag. It looks like it's in
Oh,
a frame. Can you tell me about that one?
yeah, that's my dad's flag. When he was buried at Arlington Cemetery, I was presented with that. He
Wow.
served in World War II.
Yeah.
And yeah, both my mom and my dad are were cremated and are interred in Arlington Cemetery. So that's my
Right.
little tribute to my dad.
And they fold the flag in front of you and then hand that to you in a
And play
military.
taps and do the 21 gun
Oh
salute.
my
And
gosh.
I don't mind saying I cried like a baby when that happened, because it was just not only missing my dad, but the
Yeah.
pageantry and the I guess the
Yeah.
celebration in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just very moving.
Yeah. I'm feeling it myself right now. So we better stop or I'm going to be a mess. Bill, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you in a couple of months. I appreciate you doing this today.
Can't wait. Looking forward to bringing a lot of good value to everybody.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
You bet.